Hey guys, Buzzman's got another vlog for you tonight. I think you're gonna get some laughs. Let's do it. Hey guys, welcome back to PlotsVoice. So, the Buzzman's got a vlog for you guys tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. I think you will. It's great. I love it myself. Watched it earlier. It's funny. So, you know, the usual Buzzman stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. It's really good. It's really great. You'll love it. As always, we thank you so much for coming out to see us here at PlotsVoice. And I hope you guys come back again next week. See us again here on Wednesdays, and also usually right now on some Saturdays from the Buzzman. So this is getting interesting. So I'm loving it, man. I'm having such a good time. So I hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are having a great day and a great life. I'll see you guys here again next week on PlotsVoice.
Hey guys, Buzzman here. Got a story for you. This one's not in the past. This one just happened earlier this evening. So I go to the gym and I try and go 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I take the weekends off, especially now because it's football season. And I'm talking about, when I talk about football, I'm talking about pro football season. I'm not a big college football season. There's two sports I like. I like pro football and I like NCAA basketball, but not the regular season. NCAA as in March Madness. Those are my two times. So anyway, so I went to the gym and I go usually in the evening time. So I went this evening. It's usually somewhere around the 10 or 11 o'clock time, and it's usually not that busy. And today it's a Friday, so it's really not busy. So I went into the gym, and you got to scan your little thing, and I scanned my little card, and then I said hi to the people at the counter, because the gym I go to, they're very nice. And it's a big place. I can't mention a name because Plot said you don't want to mention names because I don't know, issues could happen, or they may say, hey, take my name off, blah, 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 so you don't mention names. But it's a really nice place. They got a ton of different equipment. And I always like to use the art trainer, which is just this cool little thing where your feet, blah, 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 blah. And just to make fun, I like to go to the gym because I like to keep this a 10. And you're like, what, a 10? Yeah, I got that from an Allstate commercial where Mayhem was dressed up in his little jogging outfit, and he had a little pink thing on because he's dressed up and he's supposed to be a girl. He's trying to keep this a 10, and the guy ran into a pole. So I always like saying that. I always like saying that. Like working hard to keep this a 10. So I love saying that. Anyway, so I go to the gym, say hi to the people at the counter, and I go in when I'm putting my stuff in the locker, and as I glance up on the other side of the locker, because I have usually the locker top row at the end, because there aren't a lot of people there. I like to go on the art trainer, and they're the last row way up at the front, and I'm at that front row on the far end, and they have to have 12 of these machines, and the one machine is right at the far end. There's one person on it, and I see that, and then there's a guy at the counter, and I always joke around with him, and so I said, hey, if there's someone on my machine, is it okay if I yank that person off my machine and take over? And he goes, yeah, no problem. Just go right ahead. And I was like, cool. So I get ready to take my jacket and stuff and throw it in my locker, get my phone and my headphones or my earbuds, and I head on back there. It's perfect timing because as I head back there, she's getting ready. She's finishing off the art trainer, and she's squirting her little paper towel. She's supposed to wipe the machines down when you're finished with them. Most people do, but some people are nasty and they don't. But she does. And I walk up to her as she's finishing up the machine. And I said, hi, how you doing? Because it's a holiday season, so people there are generally friendly. So I said, hi, how you doing? She goes, I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm doing good. I'm just getting ready to start working out. And I go, that's good that you finished, because this is my favorite machine. Not that I wouldn't have gone like the other 10 or 12 that are in line here, but I happen to like this one because it's right at the end. And she goes, I like this one too. I go, good. I go, this is going to sound a little strange, but please bear with me on this. And she's looking at me. She goes, okay, what you got? I go, when I came in, as I'm putting stuff in my locker, I saw you on the machine. So I asked the guy at the counter if it was okay to yank the person off of my machine because I wanted to use it. And he said, yeah, it's okay. So what I want to do, if you're willing, is to play a practical joke on this person. and have you go up to the counter and tell them that some guy just came and yanked you off the machine, handed you your stuff, told you to go use another machine because this was his machine, and then just started using it, plugged his earbuds in and started using it, didn't say anything else. And she got this funny look on her face, and she's like, I'd love to do that. I go, really? She goes, yeah, I mean, I haven't done something like a practical joke like that. And she goes, I don't know when. And she goes, and the funny thing was, when I was in high school, I used to be in the drama club. So I love doing that sort of thing. And you may not know this, but I can cry on command. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, so if I need to, if it really gets intense, I can squirt tears to really add effects. I was like, no way. She goes, yeah, I would love to do it. I go, awesome. So we smack hands, and she says, I'm doing it. I go, okay. So I put my earbuds in, I climb on the machine, and I'm like doing my stuff. A couple minutes go by, and I'm listening to music, I'm not thinking about anything. All of a sudden, there's a tap on my shoulder. And I was like, and I kind of look, and there's this woman standing there. And I kind of look at her, and I'm like, what the hell? I pop my earbud out, and I go, yeah, what's up? She goes, I need to talk to you. And I'm still doing my machine, so I'm like, yeah, what's up? And she's like, I need to talk to you in the office. I'm like, okay, can it wait till I'm done with my exercise? And she's like, no, I need to talk to you right now. I was like, all right. So, of course, I'm acting like I'm bothered. I'm like, all right. So I stopped the machine, I grabbed my towel, because right then, I've been doing it a couple minutes. I'm working up just a little bit of a sweat. Pop my earbuds out, put my stuff in, and I follow her. So we go around, there's a front counter, and then around there, and then there's the office. So I go into the office, and they got some furniture and stuff in there. So the girl is sitting there in the chair, and she's looking like distraught, right? She's playing it perfect. She's like looking all like distraught and stuff. And then she has me sitting in the chair, and she's sitting over in the chair. And then this girl is sitting in the chair, and she introduces herself, and she says, I'm the assistant manager here, and I need to talk to you about something. And I'm like, yeah, sure, what's up? And she says, well, she came to approach me because she was really upset. And I'm like, well, okay, what was she upset about? She said that she was working out on the machine. She said you grabbed her and pulled her off the machine and handed her her stuff, and you told her to go work on another machine because this was your machine, and then you start working on it. She goes, and I go, okay. She goes, is that true? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And she's like, wait. So what she's telling me is the truth, right? I go, yeah, that's exactly what happened. I went that's my machine. I always work on that machine, unless it's like really packed, but there's like hardly anyone there. It's like 12 machines. So she could work on a different machine. So I pulled her off and I gave her stuff and said, hey, go work on a different machine because this is my machine, and I start working on it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. She goes, you don't see a problem with that? I'm like, no, I don't see a problem with that. She goes, you can't touch people in our place, in our facilities. There's no grabbing people in here. What the hell made you think you could do that? I go, well, wait a minute. First off, I don't particularly care for that tone that you're using, and there's no reason for you to be swearing at me, okay? That's the first thing. So you need to simmer down a little bit and try that again. She goes, forget that. You aren't allowed to grab people. I'm like, yes, I am. She goes, what do you mean, yes, you are? I go, okay, so here's how this went down, all right? I scanned my stuff. I said hi to the people at the counter. I was putting my stuff in my locker. I saw her as I glanced to see what's up with the machines and what's open. I saw her on the machine. I looked at the counter. I saw the guy at the counter. I said, hey, if someone's on my machine, am I allowed to pull them off my machine and use it myself? And he said, the guy at the counter said, yeah, no problem. And so that's exactly what I did. And she's like, what? And at the same time, the girl that I pulled off the machine goes, what? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I was told I could do. So I'm not understanding why you're coming at me with all this attitude and mad, because I got approval before I did it. I mean, it's not like I just went and just yanked somebody off a machine. I asked permission, and I was told that I could do it, so I did it. So she's like, and so the manager's like, what? you asked and someone said it was okay. I mean, of course I did. I don't just go and grab people and yank people off stuff. I mean, you got 12 machines here. I wouldn't just do that. I asked, and the guy said it was fine. So then, okay, if it's fine, then I did it. So there's no problem. So can I go now? She's like, no, you can't go. Wait a minute. All right, so show me which guy did that. So we go out of the office, and I go, that guy right there. And she's like, I don't know what his name. I can't tell you what his name is. So we're gonna pick Bob. She goes, Bob. He goes, yeah. She goes, come with me, would you? And so Bob's like, yeah. And he comes in the office, and so she has me sit down. The girl's sitting down, and she's looking rough now, like her eyes look like she's about to cry. And Bob, she says, sit down, Bob. She goes, now let's go over this again. She goes, so Sarah, not her real name, came to me and said that he pulled her off the machine and gave her stuff and told her to go use a different machine. And she came to me very upset because she's like, no, that's not allowed. And so I pulled him in and talked to him, and he said he agreed that yes, he did pull her off the machine, gave her stuff, told her to use another machine. But then when I asked why he did that, he said he asked you if he could do that, and you said he could. Is that true? And the guy said, she goes, is that true? And he's like, yeah, I said that. And the girl's like, oh my God. And right at that point, the tears start to roll down her face right on command. And I was like, I'm sitting there, I look at her, everything goes quiet in the room, and she's like, oh, and she just waits for a few moments as the tears roll down her face, and then she just puts her head in her hands, and then she just starts, her body starts to shake, and I'm sitting there with my mouth hanging open, I'm like, oh my God, the guy is sitting there, Bob's like, and the girl's like, and we look at each other, and I'm like, we're all looking at each other, and the girl's like, I'm like, wow, and she's like, oh my God, so see? She's looking at me, see what you did? You're not allowed to do this. I go, wait a minute, why are you yelling at me? He said I could. So he's the one that should be in trouble, not me. I asked permission. She goes, you should know better than to ever grab a woman. I go, I do know better than to ever grab a woman without permission. I got permission. She goes, no. That's not how that works. You do not grab a woman, not in this building. That's strictly prohibited, and you are going to be banned from this building. I'm like, bull crap, you're not banning me from a building for something he approved. If you're going to do anything, you should fire his butt, because he's the one that said it's okay. I should not be punished for something that he gave me approval to do. That's not my fault. And he's like, whoa, wait a minute here. I did say he could do it, but I was joking with him. You know, he's here a lot. We joke around back and forth. I had no idea that he was going to actually do something like that. I thought he was kidding around. Who would actually grab somebody and pull them off a machine? Nobody does it. That's an insane person. Who would do that? And I'm like, well, I asked him. I did that. I'm not insane. I asked permission. He did that. And then she says, well, here's what's going to end. So the manager goes, look at this girl. She's traumatized. Here's what's going to happen. You, she's pointing at me, are going to be banned from this machine. You are not going to work here or at any other place, any other of our facility, ever again. He's like, well, no, that's not fair. I go, wait a minute, wait, stop. Stop right now. At this time, the girl balled up like this. She's just shaking. I was like, stop. We got to stop this right now. This has gone far enough. Why? She goes, oh yeah, it's gone. You guys are going to be, I go, no. You misunderstand. This is a prank. It's gone way too far. None of that happened. Well, some of it happened, but not what you think. And then at that point, she takes her hands off her face, and she opens her mouth because she's shaking, but not because she's crying. She's shaking because she's laughing so hard that this has gone like this. She couldn't, and I know why. She's like, ah! She's like, ah! She's holding her stomach, howling with laughter. I was like, Oh my God. And she has got one of those laughs. You ever have one of those people that laugh and it's like one of those infectious laughs that everyone just starts? So she's howling with this laughter. And I'm trying to explain, but at the same time, I'm starting to laugh. And I'm like, no, see, what happened? What happened? Stop it. Would you stop? Let me explain. Would you stop? So I can't even talk for this. So I start laughing. And then the guy is kind of watching back and forth. And then he starts to realize that it was a joke. So then he's looking at it at his boss. And he's trying not to laugh, but you see him like, then he starts to smile a little bit, and then he starts to giggle, where she is just like pissed. And so she's like, then she starts to smile, and then she giggles a little bit, and she's like, I hate you guys. But this is kind of funny. And she starts to laugh a little bit. So after the laughter starts to die down a little bit, and we settle a little bit, then I go, you know what, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. So here's what really happened. It did kind of go like we said, you know, exactly the first part did. I said hi to him, everything. I saw her on my machine. I asked him if I could yank someone off the machine if they're on my machine, and he said yes. So I put my stuff in. I started heading back, and she was on the machine with every intention of going to a different machine, like two of them, two down. But as I was heading back, she finished up. So by the time I got there, she's wiping the machine down. And then I hatched this plan and talked to her about it, and then this is where it came. And then she agreed to do this, and then you know the rest of it. So, no, I didn't yank her off a machine. And she told me she was a drama student in high school, and obviously she should be an actress from her performance. And so, yeah, and we had a good time with this. And I'm sorry, maybe I let this go on just a little too far, but it was a joke, and a good one, actually. Probably one of the best pranks that I have ever pulled on anybody or any two people. And I'm sorry that you were thinking that maybe she was going to fire you, and I'm sorry that I got you upset. And so kind of forgive me, because he didn't do anything. Yeah, he said that, but he was kidding because he knew I was kidding. And it's not her fault because I talked her into it. So if anybody is to blame, this is my fault. But what? It was, you know, the heck, I couldn't help it. It just, everything just kind of fell into place. So, sorry. But it was kind of funny, if you think about it. And she's like, okay, it was kind of funny, but don't you ever do that again, or I'll just ban you out of spite. I was like, okay. Thank you. And so me and her laughed. She kept the guy in the office for a bit, and we laughed, and we're kind of snickering as we go on out. And she's like, man, she stopped. She goes, that was the best prank I've ever been involved in my life. And I've done a few. I was like, man, that's got to be one of my best too. So thank you for going along with me. She goes, I had no idea it was going to go like that. That was awesome. She goes, you made my Christmas. I'm like, well, heck, you kind of made mine too. So thank you. So, you know, we high-fived, and she left, and then I went back and did my workout. And after I got done, the manager was off somewhere, and the guy was at the desk, and he's like, you got me on that one. He goes, dude, man, he's like, I got my butt chewed about that for even saying that, agreeing with you on that. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you in trouble. She goes, no. He goes, no, that was funny. You got me on that one. That was funny. But man, she was pissed. She was still pissed. She knows it was funny and it was a prank, but she's still pissed that I agreed with something like that. Even though she knows that you joke around a bit with us like that. But whew, I think I'm going to be in the doghouse for a little bit for that. I go, man, I'm sorry. You know, you want me to go apologize to her again? He goes, nah, it's just best to just let that one go. Let it go. She'll cool off after a while, but if she doesn't talk to you for a bit, she holds grudges for a while. So yeah, it'll cool off eventually. But yeah, that was a good one. All right. I was like, okay, sorry about that. He goes, no, don't be sorry. That was a good one, man. I'll always remember that. So anyway, that was my story, and it just happened a little while ago, and it was a good one, and I hope you enjoyed that. So that was my pre-holiday little prank that I pulled, and it went better than I could even have imagined. So happy holidays, and oh yeah, wait, happy holidays, live long and prosper, and peace out.